Hey, what's going on, everybody? HB Oliver, aka HBO, and today we got an exciting video for y'all. It's episode 15 of the Madden franchise, and it's a good one, but it's bittersweet. So we didn't make the playoffs, unfortunately, even though we've won out in our last two games. But it's fun because we got the off season. The off season is the best part of these videos because I get to build, we get to see what we got, and without further ado, let's get into it. It's showtime. Here we go. As I said, we didn't make the playoffs, so that sucks. But it gives us a chance to build better. And we're not gonna beat ourselves up about it. We had a bad year, some things we could have done different. But an exciting thing that we get to see right now is who made the Pro Bowl. So let's take a look. Wow, really? Trubisky didn't make the Pro Bowl. What the Trubisky? Oh my gosh! Excuse me. Jalen Hurts did not make the Pro Bowl, and that's stupid. I think. Oh well. No, our fullback made it. Bronson Rexsteiner, best fullback in the league. Any wideouts that made it? No wideouts, but look who's here. Terry McLaurin, guy we traded away. That's funny. No wideouts. And oh my goodness, we have like so many Pro Bowl snubs. Delaney Walker didn't make it either. On the offensive line, I do not expect any of us to be there. Left ends, understandable that Chase Young didn't get it. He didn't have a blockbuster year by any means. No defensive tackles, no linebackers. Corner, Kendall Fuller made it. That's big. That's big. Safety. Okay, good. Jamal made it. Jamal Adams was the one that I was like, he better make it. And then kicker and punter, nothing that really matters. So, should be some good XP there. By the way we're going to do our upgrade points is after the draft, after free agency, we're going to go simulate to the first week of the season. We're going to upgrade everyone right here with all of us sitting here. And then we are going to not play the game, but we're going to get it ready so that the next time I record, I can just go straight into the game. So that's just how we're doing that, if you guys care. And now we're going to go to the Super Bowl week where we will get to see yearly awards, which this is something that I've been thinking about for a while because Jalen Hurts threw a lot of touchdowns, but he also threw a lot of picks. And yeah, as suspected, he wasn't in there for MVP, but that's expected. I was just curious how Madden does it this year. And as we don't have any players for MVP or Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, though, Jamal Adams finishing at 5. No other football teamers. And we do get Offensive Rookie of the Year, which is big because that might mean development increase, stuff like that. Laviska actually at number 4. Wow. Okay, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Chase Young at 10. That's not good. Best quarterback. Jalen Hurts finished at 3 for that. Wow. Best running back. Did AP finish on the list? He finished number 7. I hope AP doesn't retire, honestly. DK Metcalf at 2 for best wide receiver. Best D-line, that's the last one I care about. Dang it. Actually, I also care about best DB, excuse me. Jamal Adams at 2. Chidobe Awuzie beat him out for it. Darn it. But we're going to scout up, see if there's anybody crazy. One thing I am going to look at just for fun. Actually, I'll wait to do that because I like to see the fast quarterbacks in the draft. So we'll see that in a second. Who's this guy? Jacoby Holiday. Oh my gosh, wow. Jacoby Holiday looks really good. Might have to take him. Left end, we're probably in the realm for a lot of these guys. Wait, where are our picks at? We have pick 4, pick 14, and pick 30. So that's kind of good. That's sick. That's sick. Anything else that I want to scout? Oh wait, I forgot. There was a right tackle that I wanted to scout. Where is he? Oh wait, I may have already scouted him. Or was there? No, it was a safety. It was a safety, right? No, free safety. Free safety. This guy. Yep, Torrey Allen. Oh, that's anticlimactic. Whoops, I suck. Okay, I'm gonna look more in depth on the running backs only because I'm not really sure if Adrian Peterson will be back. So we might be in the market for a new running back. And a lot of these running backs, I'm sure that running back is a fairly replaceable position in this game. We already scouted some good wide receivers. I think I'm going to go back to linebacker, actually, because we haven't seen any good linebackers at all. Like, oh, wait, hold up. One thing I did figure out about the linebacker stuff is that tackle is what brings up their talent value. But obviously not enough. What the heck? Like, Bart Barnett, he doesn't look that bad. Like, good tackler. But, I don't know. This guy, hit power, Nick Parrish. But watch, he's going to be a late round guy. How is he undrafted? That makes no sense to me. But a lot of things don't make sense to me. We're going to simulate to the offseason. This is where we have a lot of big decisions to make. So these are the guys who we didn't re-sign during the season or at any other time. And this is also, if guys like Delaney Walker are here, Adrian Peterson, that means that they did not retire. So that's also something to look out for. Nick Nelson, we're not going to bring him back. Geno Stone is a no. Kevin Pierre-Louis actually came in and played a couple games for us. Let's see what he wants, because I'd be willing to offer him a 1-year deal. I'd be willing to offer him probably this, and that's it, though. $2 million cap hit, that's... Okay, he accepted, so we got a backup middle linebacker for us. Okay, this is the big deal. Ryan Kerrigan. He played incredible. He really did. He played fantastic for us. And actually, I'm going to go look at some stats real quick. Just share some stats with you guys, too. Jalen Hurts had 38 touchdowns, but 35 picks. So let's just, crop out the picks and just look at the touchdowns. That's incredible. 60% pass completion. Jalen Hurts, honestly, if the picks weren't there, is incredible. Now let's check out rushing. Oh, wow. That's not good. Yeah, wait, hold up. So what I just noticed, are you guys seeing who's missing? Adrian Peterson. That means that he retired. That hurts. Darn it. Okay. But that means that Jalen Hurts our leading rusher. That's good. And are you guys also seeing who else is in here? Delaney. No, Delaney, no. That hurts. That hurts. Some good wide receiver numbers, though. These guys put up numbers. These three played incredible for us. Oh, wait, whoops. Nope, we're not switching teams to check. We don't care about Michael Thomas. We care about blocking. I don't think these numbers are very accurate. Morgan Moses did give up a lot of sacks. Okay, defensive-wise. Jamal Adams came in and balled out for us once we picked him up. Interceptions. He probably led the team, right? Beautiful. Kendall Fuller had 4. Landon Collins, 2. Fabian Monroe, 2. And now if we go check out QB sacks. This is what I think we led the league in, actually. Ryan Kerrigan led the team. Followed by Jonathan Allen, Chase Young. I don't see a way that we don't bring back Ryan Kerrigan. So that's mainly what this was for. Let's see. Did we get any defensive? We did have a few defensive touchdowns. We had 3. We had 1 from Ryan Kerrigan, 1 from Kendall Fuller, and 1 from Landon Collins. Nothing else that really matters. So let's go back to the re-sign screen. So as discussed, Nick Nelson's a no. Geno Stone is a no. Ryan Kerrigan, though. What does he want? He wants $9 million a year. Holy, Ryan. Okay, no, you know what? No, he earned that. He earned that. I'll bump this down to 6, and I'll give the rest to make this a $10 million cap hit. Even. 10 mil even, come on. There we go, 10 mil even cap hit. Please accept this, Ryan. Please don't be a bitch. Ryan, no! Ryan, really, bro? Really? You're really gonna do this, bro? How much is the franchise tag? 16 mil. Oh my goodness. We might come back to him. Tyus Bowser's a guy who I traded for, because he was on the trade block. Honestly, depending on what he wants, he might be a good Ryan Kerrigan replacement, actually. He wants a really small contract. I'll give him a 2-year deal. Yeah, we'll give him a nice deal. Yep. I'm good with offering you that, bro. Yep. Tyus Bowser, welcome to the squad. Deshaun Jackson dropped to a 75 from regression. Wait, another thing I did forget to check on Ryan Kerrigan was what he lost in regression. He lost speed. He lost 6 power moves. Wow. He's still a good overall, though. Don't get me wrong. He's still a good overall. And I still want him back. Deshaun Jackson, though, his thing for us is his speed. And he doesn't really bring that to the table anymore. Unfortunately. And it really is unfortunate for him, but he doesn't bring it to the table anymore. Chase Rulner. I think I'll bring him back. I'll bring Chase Rulner back. For 1 year only, though. Not for more than 1 year, because I don't know how he's going to progress and stuff like that. And he said, no, that's okay. Fuck you too, bitch. Dustin Hopkins, we can get another guy in free agency. Aaron Colvin we don't need him. We just, great player, don't need him. Sean Davis, no. John Feliciano, I'm not going to bring him back. Ryan Anderson, no. Jeremy Sprinkle, no. No. Eric Berry, though. I'll bring him back because he'll probably be on special teams for us. I'll bring Eric Berry back. He should accept this, right? Come on. Okay. He's going to test. Eric, what the hell? And the franchise tag is 21 mil. My goodness. So that brings us back to Ryan Kerrigan. How much money do we have right now? I'm not offering Geno on a contract, but we have about 47 mil. If we franchise tag him, that would bring us down to about 30 mil. And honestly, I'm going to let him enter free agency. I'll definitely offer him a contract in free agency, but I don't know if he'll accept it. So we're going to see. We're going to simulate that and just get this out of the way. All right. Yeah, so as suspected, we have 47 mil in cap. Let's see who's available. Trent Williams is here. Oh, my goodness. Trent Williams, bring him back to Washington. He had a falling out. I don't know if we'll do that just because of that, but Alvin Kamara, no one offering on either of these top running backs. Wow. I think I'm just we're going to look through the positions that we need. Quarterback, I would say that we're in the realm for one. And I would be willing, I think we are going to trade Dwayne Haskins soon, like maybe on draft night or something. So I'd offer Tyrod Taylor a deal just to get like a good backup. But we're dropping a lot of money. We're not giving him that much. We're giving him probably, I'd be comfortable giving him about $4 million a year, if that. Yeah, that works. So exactly $4 million a year. I'm okay. 79 points. He should accept that. Okay, now at running back. There were some guys that. Hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Do I get to see scouting? I don't get to see scouting. What? I can't scout. And there's still no draft stories. That still doesn't make sense to me. But how come I can't scout yet? It's probably next week, right? Next week I get to scout. That's stupid. So I'd like to look at the draft and see if there's any running backs that I really like. But with that being said, I think we're going to wait on all these running backs. Because look, none of the running backs even have an offer. So none of them are going to accept an offer yet. So we're going to take a chill pill on running backs right now. And at fullback, we have the best one in the game. I forgot his name already, but Brunson Rexsteiner. What? Oh no, Brunson Rexsteiner, no. Okay, hang on. I have to bring Brunson Rexsteiner back because that guy was a beast. Fullback Rexsteiner. Here he is. Bronson Rexsteiner. The man, the myth, the legend. I'd offer him a 2-year deal. And honestly, I'd give him a 2 mil cap hit. That's perfect. That's perfect. You better, 84 points. A fullback's going to accept that. Wide receivers, don't get me wrong, there are some good ones here, but nothing that we really need. And I just saw DK Metcalf went up to superstar dev. DK Metcalf went up to superstar development. That's something I should have checked, is development upgrades. But DK Metcalf went up to superstar development. Oh my gosh, that's huge. What ability does he have? Matchup nightmare. Receivers with this ability make sharper cuts and frequently contested catches when covered by linebackers and linemen. I love that. DK. More power to you, brother. And Jalen Hurts got to star development. Anything else? DeVisca Chenault, he already had that. Let's go on the defensive side of the ball, see what's over here. Mac Wilson got star. No one else got upgraded, but still, the big one is DK Metcalf got superstar dev. That's big. But sorry, I got ahead of myself there. Let's go back to wide receivers. So I do know that there were some that we were looking at. There are some wide receivers that we were looking at in the draft. So this might be another one. I think the guy that we would go after, if we did go after one, is AJ Green, just for the aspect of how his contested catch stuff. And I think we'll offer him next time if we choose to. And our only tight end on the roster right now is Thaddeus Moss. So we're probably in the market for a tight end. And there are not great options here. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. I think... How much does Gerald Everett want? Because he's a good $5 million. I don't want to pay him $5 million because that's a lot of our cap. What about Jared Cook? What does he want? 6. He wants 6. What? If we go by speed, if we just look at speed, speed is a big deal for me on tight end. 85 from Jared Cook. What does Greg Olsen offer? 81. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. No. Jordan Reed. 81. What? Trey Burton. So maybe Jared Cook's just a fast tight end. Okay, one thing I do know is that Gerald Everett is a good tight end. Is a fast tight end. So 85. 85 must be pretty fast for tight ends. I think I will... No, we're going to hold off on tight end. We're not interested in tight end. We're interested in every single position on the offensive line, though. And Trent Williams, he's going to be way too expensive for us to bring him in. So we're going to go for the cheaper option in Alejandro Villanueva. And honestly, we can drop this down to like 10 mil a year. I'm confident that we can drop this down. Yeah. And he better accept that. 78 total points. He'll accept that. Left guard, let's take a look. Nothing big. We have a 6. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. We get to see the overall of our guy that we have there. We have a 68 at left tackle. We need an upgrade. We have a 67 at left guard, so we definitely need an upgrade. Wow. We're probably going to bring in an all-new line. I don't like that. No, we can't pay Colucci Assembly $9 million a year. Cordy Glenn, well, how much does he want? He wants 4. That's more manageable for us. But I'm sorry, man, but we're going to have to drop it a lot. If he accepts that, I'll take it. 68 points. He might not. Center. Oh, yeah. Our center told us to go screw ourselves, and this is him right here. Mike Pouncey. I like Mike Pouncey. I'm pretty sure he's got really good strength, right? 87. No, it must be the other Pouncey. Honestly, and this is another guy. The older guys, I'm pretty sure that we can just drop the offer a lot. And then, actually, I didn't even look at how much he wanted. He wants a lot. Wow. No, I would have to drop this like $5 million a year, my guy. Actually, not even 5, like 4.5. That's the best we could do. And he probably won't accept that. At right guard, we don't even have a guy. We are not bringing in Jermaine Ifedi. I went through 4 years of that in Seattle. I am not going through another one. My God. Okay, let's offer John J.R. Sweezy then. 3-4. No, that's way too much. 3-5 is way too much. We're dropping that. Yeah, 2 mil maybe. 2 mil is, and that's not a good offer. He doesn't like it. At right tackle, we have a 75. I think we'll be good for next year. We'll be okay on that. Left end. Ryan Kerrigan, please, my guy, please come back. I like you on the team. And he's literally out here asking for less than we offered. I remember we offered him a 10 mil deal. But now we're going to drop this offer. We're dropping it a lot, actually. Wow. Yeah, no. My guy. No. Well, not even that. Hell no. That leaves us in such a tough spot for cap space. Drop it. Drop the cap hit. I'd offer this. How much is that? That's 49 points. Wow. Okay, I'll up it a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Make that 5. Make this 3. No, 275. That's good. You should accept this. 62 points, still not good, but I'm not going to worry about it. At defensive tackle, we're set. We don't need anything, and there's no one. And like obviously, I'd like to get Damon Harrison, but I'm not going to be willing to pay him how much? How much does he want? 11. Yeah, no. We're not paying Damon Harrison 11 mil when we have Oh, wow. This makes it interesting. Melvin Ingram is here. But so is Tack McKinley. Wow, hold up. How much does Tack want? 8? That's a lot. Wow. I would like to get Melvin Ingram, actually. I really would. On a 2-year deal, I'd dare offer you 3, my guy. I like this deal from him. How much points is that? 94 points? That puts us in first place. 3 years, though, I might want to... Hang on, I might want to drop that to 2. Is that still 94? Still 94 points. At 2 years, that's who I want, actually, instead of Ryan Kerrigan. And I'm going to withdraw the offer on Ryan Kerrigan until Melvin Ingram makes the decision, and then we'll come back to Ryan Kerrigan. Left outside linebacker, I think... Oh, this is where Eric Berry was playing, right? Yeah, this is where Eric Berry was. And he said no. He said no, and we'll be able to easily just re-sign him in free agency for even cheaper, probably. So we'll just offer him this, and he'll accept this. Watch. 76 points, yeah. He's going to accept that. Middle linebackers... We don't... No, yeah. No, we just gave Reuben Foster an extension. We're fine there. Right outside linebacker, we have Mac Wilson. I like him where we got him. Nothing else. Corners, I saw Sherman here. And this is what I'm talking about. So, this is where I would definitely like to see the draft board. Because there's a corner that I really like. But then that would leave Fabian Monroe without a spot. And first of all, hang on. I didn't even check how much Sherman wants. I can't give him $8 million a year. I can't. Yeah. So yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with not getting a corner. Safety, we're fine. We're fine at safety. Nothing. There's really nothing even here except for Marcus Williams is good, but just we don't need him. Keanu O'Neal, another guy, good, just don't need him. One position we do need definitely is a kicker, and I'll get Greg DeLeg. Greg DeLeg is going to be our guy for a year. Yeah, we'll just drop the money a lot though, because he's not worth this at all. It's a kicker, man. 2.5, that's good, right? 50 points, he better accept that. Okay, so currently we are negotiating with Melvin Ingram, Greg Zuerlein, Alejandro Villanueva, Mike Pouncey, J.R. Sweezy, Cordy Glenn, Eric Berry, Bronson Rechsteiner, and Tyrod Taylor. So let's simulate the week and hopefully finally get to scout some guys in the draft with the combine, which is going to be fun. There we go. We got the combine. And we're going to scroll down and see if anybody accepted. So Bronson Rechsteiner, we got him. Mike Pouncey, we got him. Cordy Glenn, we got him. Villanueva. Melvin Ingram, that's a big one. Melvin Ingram is a big one. And now, so we don't need Kerrigan back. So I'm not going to complain about that at all. And now all the people have combine grades, and that's big because now I can go to quarterback and see if anyone was crazy. And this guy, ooh, he's fast. He's real fast. Wow. I might just take him just for shits and giggles, honestly. He looks good though. A+ throw power, B- throw on the run. Wait. Doesn't are you guys seeing the mix, like out of order dev? That means a dev trait. Wow. Hold up. Darnell Langley. We're probably gonna take him. Let's go. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Let's look at all the guys that we had on our draft board. That's a good idea. Tyree Smith. This is a guy that I was excited about. And he's really just strong. That's about it. But his skills are there. Oscar Hightower's another guy. I like him. I just don't know if we're in a position to take him. But he's fast. He's fast. I'll give him that. I like him, but we're not in a position to take him. Earl Parker. We are in the market for a tight end. George Connor. Let's take a look at this guy. Bench press. He's strong. He can tackle. we do need a linebacker. We do need a new starting outside linebacker. He's not fast. He's not going to blow anyone away with the speed. Javier Colvin. This is the guy that I was excited about. And it looks like he didn't really have a fantastic combine. Which is unfortunate. But he's still good. Like, those top 3 skills warrant a terrible combine. Oh, wow. Hold on. I'm going to move all 3 of these running backs to the top of the board because we need to compare them. But actually, first, before we do that, I'm going to go check for more draft stories. So just give me 1 second. And there's still none. That's frustrating. So let's go back and check out the running backs. Okay. So I think Tyree Smith, just off rip, if we go just to in general running backs, it does look like Tyree Smith is going to be the guy. Only because, though, like the only reason is because of his value. He's a 4th round guy, because I'm not willing to spend a 1st round pick on either of these guys. Because I don't think, hang on, let's just make sure they're not nothing like crazy. And they're not. They're good, but they're not worth the 1st round pick for me. So I do think Tyree Smith is going to be our guy. We'll probably take him. Earl Parker, let's look at all tight ends, see if there's anyone that I like better. Because again, all these guys that are on our draft board right now are guys that had a draft story about them. And Earl Parker had a great combine, it looks like. Yeah, Earl Parker, looking good. Wow. He's agile. He could jump. That is not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, no one even came close to him on his combine except for Marquise Gaffney, excuse me. And it looks like the first place tight ends for speed was somewhere around 4.65. And what was his speed? 4.68. So he's not even that slow compared to the other tight ends in this draft. Yeah, I think I will be taking Earl Parker, actually. Because we need a tight end, and I'm not really willing to pay anybody. I like George Conner, but I am, obviously, as I always keep saying, I'm going to go check out the other guys, make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, wait. Oh, hold up. George Conner's a... Oh, wait, he's a 2nd round guy for the... Okay. All right, cool. All right. Nothing bad. Okay. Where are our picks at? Ooh. We would need to make some moves with our picks. And this guy, Peter Williams, had a good combine. Not as good as George Conner, though. Let's go look at the middle linebackers. 7.3 for this guy's combine. He's strong, 28 reps. Yeah, still, though, nothing to write home about for middle linebackers. At left outside linebacker, however, Manny Burris. A late 1st rounder with a real good combine. He had a really nice combine. Ooh. What about Alonzo Collins? He also had a decent combine. Not bad at all. I'm going to add all the linebackers that I like to the draft board, and we'll take a look at them. Peter Short was the guy that I liked in the later rounds, but he's not fast like I like my edge rushers to be. At corner, Javier Colvin is definitely going to be the best option. Aside from, hold up, Jose Pettis. He's fast. But Javier Colvin's not really supposed to be fast. He's supposed to be what he is. He's good. Andrew Langley, maybe the brother of Darnell Langley. He went to Florida State. I think Darnell Langley went to Notre Dame, actually. And safeties, nothing that I love. Torrey Allen was the guy that I was excited about, but he's not great. Keenan Atkins, a 1st round guy, but still, we're not in the market for a safety. We're probably only taking 1 DB in this draft, and that's Javier Colvin. But I didn't even look at left end or anything. I didn't even look at that, which is stupid of me. Because Zach Jackson looks, wow. Look at this guy. He's a beast. Zach Jackson. Frank Brooks also doesn't look half bad at all. I think we'll put Zach Jackson on our draft board and see if he's available where we pick. No one else crazy. I am going to look at defensive tackle only because sometimes there are some gems. And oh my gosh. 41 reps for Jacoby Holiday. We don't need him, but he looks darn good. Is there anyone else that's decent later in the draft? 6'3" combine, not bad. Tremaine Rice, excuse me. Yeah, nothing. And I think that this is going to be it for our draft board. Let's see what we got. We have Tyree. Let's put him in order. Javier Colvin is our number one guy. Easily number one guy, Javier Colvin. Second guy is Zach Jackson for sure. George Connor, Alonzo Collins. Oh yeah, we still have to go through the linebackers. Okay, George Connor. Okay, if we go and look at their oh wow, they did not make this any easier on us. Their stats are virtually identical, except for Alonzo Collins can't hit as hard as the other two. And I like my hit power, so Alonzo Collins. You know what? Let me be smart. Okay, George Connor, Alonzo Collins, Manny Burris. Who's the fastest? 4.77, 4.68, and 4.71. So that's going to leave Manny Burris. We're going to remove him from the board because of speed reasons. So these two. He had a better combine, but George Connor can hit harder. Who's faster? Alonzo Collins is a bit faster, so that does give him an edge personally. He put up 24 reps in the bench press. Let's look at what he did. 28, so 4 extra reps. That's big. That's a big deal. Okay, and Alonzo Collins' talent is a mid first rounder. What's George Connor's? Late first rounder. 30.5 inch vert. 30. Okay, I think the vertical jump is what's gonna make me want to take Alonzo Collins instead. And as I look at their profile a little bit more, George Connor looks like he might be more of a pass rusher, actually. Yeah, because he's 6'6". Yeah, let's take him off the board. Okay, so here's our draft board. It looks good. Looks real good. I like it. Let's look at our picks and see if we will be in a position to take any of these guys. We have 6 guys on our draft board, and right now we have 6 draft picks. So looking good, I guess. But I totally forgot to look at it. That wide receiver that was in the later rounds, did he have a good combine? What was his name? He had like Carl Weaver, this guy. I think he's fast. That's what I think. I think he's quick. I think he's a quick little bugger. And he's not. Like he's good, don't get me wrong. But he's not incredible. And I think just due to the good wide receivers in this class, I think I am going to take a wide receiver. So let me figure out let me narrow this down to a few. Okay, so we've narrowed it down to Carl Weaver and Jermaine Hatcher. In terms of speed, 4.38 versus 4.39, they're identical. Strength isn't a big deal for me. I like the agility stuff though. So 6.81 for 3 cone, 4.13. 6.81, 4.83. Okay, so he had a better 20-yard shuttle. I think we're gonna go with Carl Weaver. So let's take him off the board. Let's go look at the available. Let's go look at draft board for all positions now. Move Carl Weaver ahead of Darnell Langley because Darnell Langley is just to see how fast he is, honestly. And this looks good, but what this means for us, I know we said we were looking at Tyree Smith for the running back stuff. I think we're going to have to sign a running back in free agency. So I am going to take a look at who we still are negotiating with. These 3 guys, and they all probably will accept, so no worry there. But if we switch back over to running backs, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, Kareem Hunt. In terms of development, like development trait, like for abilities and things like that, Alvin Kamara is the only one with any abilities. So let's check his abilities real quick. Truz, that's the fumble ability. Matchup Nightmare, that's what DK has. Running back Apprentice. So he's got good hot routes. How much does Alvin Kamara even want? 5 mil a year? That's a steal. That is a steal for a guy like him. My goodness. Wait, I might just not have enough money to sign him. Hold on. If I offered him this, how many points is that? 23. Yeah, we just don't have any money. Wow, why? Why don't we have any money? Why? Who's eating up our cap space? Let's go look. Wrong thing. I'm stupid. Salary. Who's taking all our money? Yeah, 2021 cap it. Let's see. We still have Alex Smith on the team. He's eating up 24 mil. Oh my gosh. Let's see who else. We're going to package together all the bad contracts right now. Holy moly. No, hold up. Go back to all. 2021 salary cap hit. Alex Smith has to go. Landon Collins is a big hit, but he's worth it. The rest of these guys, I'm comfortable paying them this. Yeah, the rest of them are worth it. Yeah, nothing I'm seeing that we need to get rid of right at this second, except for Alex Smith for sure. We need to trade Alex Smith right now. So a little side note, before we traded Alex Smith, I noticed that the Giants had a lot of interest in Dwayne Haskins. So I don't mind giving them. So what we did was we traded back and got a second round pick, which we'll probably use because I know we need a second round pick for one of our guys. So like an early second round pick. So we did that, and we also moved J.D. McKissick, which probably wouldn't have played for us anyway. So now we're gonna for sure trade Alex Smith because that's important. We got to get him off the books. So the Bills for some reason really wanted Khalil Hudson. And so we packaged Alex Smith with that and Trey Quinn and got a third round pick out of it that we'll probably use to take that tight end Earl Parker. So that's fantastic for us. And now I'm just going to scout the rest of these guys, see if there's anything interesting. Actually, no, I'm going to look at the combine because that's what I usually like to look at off of. And there's good guys, but nothing that we're going to want to take. So we're probably done scouting unless there's a draft story, which I wish that there would be. And we could go back to free agency and look to see if we can afford Alvin Kamara. And that didn't really free up that much. Jeez. So we can up this offer now, thankfully. I'd give him 5 with 3 mil. That's a good offer, right? 47 points. It's not a good offer, actually. I'll up it to 7 mil with 4.25 guaranteed. That's a good deal. Come on. 75 points. Alvin Kamara should sign that. We're going to advance to week 3 of free agency. So let's see if anyone signs and anything like that. 5th-year options, we'll do that right after we see who signed. Alvin Kamara accepted. That's big. That's big for us. Big free agent signing. And now we get to take a look at Deron Payne. Honestly, I'm going to say yes just because all of those guys are just killing. All 3 of our defensive tackles, even though only two of them play. We're going to pick up this 5th year. No one else. Let's take a look at the other free agents that we have negotiations with because I'm not sure that any of them are going to accept. Yeah. So J.R. Sweezy is going to get picked up by the Panthers. Greg Zuerlein still, I don't know what Greg's doing. But another thing that I kept forgetting to do was look at the O-line because in the draft because that's something that we should have been looking at all along. And I didn't scout it, and that's detrimental to this team because we need to scout this. This is what we need. We need these. And honestly, Chance Hargrove looks good. We're probably taking Chance Hargrove later in the draft. And there's another guy right here, DeAndre Chisholm. We'll take him also. Let me reorganize this draft board now because I'm definitely looking to take that guy. And let me just, real quick, I'm also going to plan this out in my head. So, right now we've got pick 5, which Javier Colvin's a mid-first rounder, so we might take him. He's also a mid to early. We would probably also need to get, pick 7, I think. So let's go look to see who has pick 7 so that we can secure both those guys. Trade center. Let's find who has pick 7 and we will make a deal for that. We'll be back in a sec. Okay, so the trade that we made was we're sending pick 30, Tyus Bowser, and our first round pick next year to the Raiders for pick 7 and their first rounder next year. The reason that we traded Tyus Bowser, even though we just extended him, is because he became expendable as soon as we brought in Melvin Ingram, so that's not even a big deal for us. So now we have pick 7, which gives us the wiggle room that we really needed in this case, because now if we go look at the draft board comboed with our picks, Javier Colvin, we'll probably take him at 5, Zach Johnson at 7, Chance Hargrove at 14 because he's a late first rounder, and then we go into the second round. Alonzo Collins is a late second rounder that we'll probably take with the 5th overall pick in the second, and then we're on to just 4th round guys. And we could just take all these guys with our 2nd round picks, our 3rd round picks, all that. And we'll probably end up trading down a little bit if we need to. So the point is that we have the picks that we need to make the moves that we want to. And another thing I forgot to check is kickers, because sometimes there's some really good kickers in the draft, like that have really good kick power. And this guy looks D-accuracy, my goodness. And they always like value him high, but they're not. I don't think I'll take any of them. They're not even. None of those guys are even remotely good. So let's advance another week and see who's. So J.R. Sweezy, as suspected, rejected. Greg Zerline accepts. Eric Berry accepts. That's big. That's a big deal for us. And I think we're on to the draft. Here we go. If we look at the free agency recap, I do want to see who didn't sign, and AJ Green didn't sign. That might be someone that we look to target, maybe, potentially. A lot of these guys didn't sign, actually. Wow. Look who didn't sign. Ryan Kerrigan didn't even sign. I might sign him, bring him in as a backup, maybe. That could be fun, maybe. But let's start the draft, see where we're at. Hold up, let's pause the draft real quick, sorry. The Jaguars have pick 1 and 2. Wow. So one thing I also completely neglected to do was check where our guys are on the board. So Javier Colvin and Zach Johnson are at 10 and 11. We have pick 5 and 7, so they should be available, theoretically. But we know how Madden is. We're going to see the Jacksonville Jaguars take with pick 1. Let's see. Okay, that quarterback. So he was okay. He was good. So what we don't want to see is Jackson, or Javier Colvin. We don't want to see either one of those guys pop up on this because I'll kill someone if they do. Jacoby Holiday. That was another guy that I liked in the draft, but we don't need him. So let's go to the Vikings. Vikings won't take either of our guys. CJ Rudd. Okay, Giants, don't take our guy. If you do, I'll be sad. Kendrick Hammond, let's go. Boom. Okay, so now the long-awaited pick that we have been waiting for, and this is someone that I have been dying to take, is Javier Colvin. So without further ado, Javier Colvin, welcome to the Washington football team. 77 overall, #1 player in the class. That's incredible. And unfortunately, the normal development looks bad, but that's the way it is this year. We'll upgrade his development. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Javier Colvin. Great job. That's a great pick. Now we just hope that the Titans don't take... What's his name again? Something Jackson. Just don't take Jackson. Bang. They didn't take him. Let's go. Let's pick him. Pick up Jackson. Where is he at? Zach Jackson. That's his name. Zach Jackson, welcome to the team. Hidden development. Oh my gosh. That kind of shakes things up a little bit, because we were planning on starting Melvin Ingram, but now that we took this guy, ooh, that's tough. That's tough. Okay. Seahawks are picking at 8. What pick did we give them? Oh my god. Jeez. Who do they take?
The Panthers are now on
A
the
D tackle? They need a pass rush, but they need an edge rush more than anything. So now I think our next guy, let's see who our next guy on the board is. What's his name? Chance Hargrove. I don't think he'll go by 14, so let's just hope we don't see Chance Hargrove.
The Cardinals.
Anton Smith, not Chance Hargrove. Good.
The Lions
Good.
are now on
Jose Pettis, that was the other guy we were looking
the
at.
Steelers are now on
Just not Chance Hargrove. Just not Chance Hargrove. Just don't be Chance Hargrove. I don't think anyone's going to... Oh, shoot. I almost simulated that pick. Whoops. It's already at 14. Wow. Okay. Chance Hargrove, welcome to the team. Hopefully 70.
the Bills are
Hidden development. We're killing it with these hidden developments. My gosh. That does not happen usually this year. Wow. And actually, something I did want to check was the draft stories, even though it's a little... And wow. There were a lot of them. Oh, wait. Okay, so these are just like people saying who we took. Okay. I totally thought that they were like indicating development traits and stuff, but they weren't. So the next guy on our board is Alonzo Collins, and I'm not going to... Actually, we're not going to sit here. We're just going to simulate. He's a late second-round guy. He shouldn't go. If he does, then that sucks because we were planning to start him. So let's see. Is he still available? Alonzo Collins. Bang. Take him. 74 overall. That's good. That's the normal development I'm not going to worry too much about. So now we simulate to the 14th pick in the second round. But I don't think any of these guys are set to go right now. Because if we go and look at our draft board, we have 4th round guys. And we have third round picks to take these guys. So I think we're just going to trade this pick down. So let's see, trade away pick. Let's see what offers are. There's a 2nd round pick from the 49ers next year, and we pick up a 4th. Just a 2nd round pick, that's stupid. We get a 3rd and a 4th this year. Or a 2nd rounder next year. I think we're going to go with the 49ers and take the 2nd rounder next year.
That's because both teams are right now working on
So let's simulate to our next pick and see who's available there. Even though I do think that we're going to still trade down. So let's see where the guys that we're planning on taking are at. So Tyree Smith, Earl Parker are our next 2 guys on the board. Are any of them early 4th rounder? Because if they are, I might be okay, yeah, they're not, neither of them are early 4th rounders. So those 2 3rd rounders that we have should be able to pick them up. So let's just trade this pick down again. Review offers. Ooh, okay. So we could get a 3rd and a 4th from the Seahawks next year. The 3rd and the 4th is looking good. A third from the Raiders. I am looking at next year primarily, so I think we're gonna go and a 4th this year. That might be big. I think I'm actually gonna go with the Seattle. Actually, no, Seattle's good in sim. Never mind. The Raiders picks will be higher. So we're actually really banking on the Raiders being bad next year. Because if they are, then we get good draft picks next year. And so now is where we hope that our 2 guys are there. Tyree Smith and Earl Parker. And they are. Let's go. We're going to take Earl Parker first. 68 overall. That's not bad. I mean, actually, okay. It says I reached, so maybe we did reach. But I like him. 83 speed, when we look at tight ends, we know that's not bad for tight ends. So now we take potentially our running back of the future in, where do we go? Draft board. Tyree Smith. Let's take him. A 71 overall. That's not bad at all. 89 speed. Looks good. Tyree Smith, welcome to the squad. And now what's our next pick at? 4th round. I'll simulate straight there. That wide receiver shouldn't go. Take a look at what else we got left. Peter Short, that was another guy we were looking at. 71 overall. Draft board. We have 2 guys left on our board. And we have 2 picks left. So I think what we'll do actually is move this 4th for assets next year and the 7th, if that makes sense. So a 6 and... Well, hold up. The Titans are offering us a 3rd round pick for this. So maybe we might have to do that and then just trade back up. Yeah. We're going to have to just take this Titans and then move up for a 6th round pick. Like, honestly, any 6th-round pick. So let's just, real quick, I'm going to make a deal real quick. We'll be back. So the first trade we made was Tim Settle for a 5th-round pick and the 2nd-round pick next year because for some reason the Bucks really wanted him. So that's it. And I actually did also notice another team that wanted one of our less talented corners. So we're going to trade him there too. So we'll be back with another trade. Give me a sec. The next trade we made was Jim Moreland and Kelvin Harmon for a 1st-rounder from the Cowgirls. So that's huge for us. And now we're going to simulate to this next pick. Our next pick is going to be Carl Weaver, a good value pick for us. And oh my goodness. If you guys don't, I'm sorry, I got to go into detail with this story. So I watch a guy named Bengal, and he never gets hidden development. And I'm starting to think that he's just bad at it. Because I've gotten three this draft. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. So we're going to simulate to that next pick that we got in the 5th round to take Darnell Langley, the speedster at quarterback, maybe the next Michael Vick, as our last pick in the draft. Wow. So let's see what he's got. And he got taken. Okay, I guess. All right, I guess not. We're just going to trade this pick down then. Trade away, review offers. Let's see what we got. A 4th rounder. Okay, honestly, let's just take all the Raiders picks. We're banking on them being awful next year. That's the goal. The goal is for them to be bad next year. And we're going to submit the rest of this draft. And I am actually going to check where Darnell Langley went because I might want to trade for him depending on how fast he is. Because if he's a quick quarterback, who knows? Maybe on the fake field goals, he could get to the outside real well. So let's take a look at where he went. So Darnell Langley actually had 91 speed. So I think I will be trying to trade for him from the Browns actually. So let's look. Oh, never mind. Let's simulate this one more week real quick. And now let's go try and trade for him. We only have 11 million cap, so we're in a tough spot for cap, but so are the Browns. So we're both in similar boats. And he's a 61. That's not bad at all. I'll probably look to give him an outside linebacker for sure. Alonzo Collins looking terrifying. Oh my goodness. I don't want to give him any of those. Safety, I don't want to give him that. Right guard, anything? Nope, I'm not giving you Chance Hardgrove. That guy has hidden development. Hell no. I'll give you Kevin Pierre-Louis for him. If this gets it done, I'll do it. And they don't have money for that. Wow. Okay, Browns, you guys are real broke, aren't you? Let's go back up on the board. Let's just take this guy off your hands. Evan Brown. Just give me Evan Brown. Make this happen. Come on. And offer was accepted. So we got the fast quarterback that we like. And so overall, let's real quick, let's recap what we got. Sort it by age real quick. Not overall, whoops. Age. Darnell Langley. A good quarterback that's going to... Oh my goodness, he has hidden development. Oh wow. Wow. That shakes things up a little bit. Wow. Okay, cool. Javier Colvin, the guy who I wanted to have hidden development, he didn't, unfortunately. But still, we can upgrade that. Alonzo Collins, a great guy that's going to come in and start right away. Another normal development. Chance Hargrove, a great guard that has hidden development. So that's something to look out for because that might be really good. Next is Earl Parker. I know he had normal development, and he was probably one of our worst picks in the draft for where we took him. The other guys, I know there's more. Zach Jackson, he's a good one. He's one of the guys who I don't know where we're going to put everyone else now. Carl Weaver actually had 95 speed, so that's exactly what we took him for. We wanted the speed out of him. I don't think there's anyone else, actually. Is there? Tyree Smith, actually. Another good value guy. And that's about it for the draft for us, so that's it. So anyway, we'll get back at you with the next episode. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me for this episode. And I'm looking forward to seeing all these new rookies in action. I know you are too. Till next time, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all.